Have you gotten a chance to kind of take a deep breath at all getting here, Jay, having to go through an entire season, entire off season?
Not really. I haven't really gotten a chance to breathe, but as the times went by, I kind of just adjusted to it, so I think I'm pretty used to it now.
Was there a moment for you, whether that's in practice or a workout, where you're like, okay, I finally got it, things are starting to click, and I'm finally feeling like I've gotten my feet under me a little bit?
Especially when we work on our offense and and our defensive structure too. And as I'm going through practice, I'm starting to learn our structure defensively and offensively. So it's been fun, honestly, just to be able to get from last year to this year and just continue to learn and just evolve as a player and as a person.
How much weight have you lost since the time you got here?
I've lost about 30 pounds. I got here at 280, and then wasn't used to the food they were giving us. We were getting fed a lot, so I gained 10 pounds, and then over the course of from spring to now, I lost about 30 pounds.
What was that moment like when you got on campus and saw the buffets and all that? Was there food that you just nonstop ate the entire time?
Yeah, I wasn't used to it because it's different when you get to the D1 level and it's just like everything opens up for you, you have everything for you. So I was just kind of amazed by it, but I had to kind of slow down on that, control it. So.
The freshman 15, right? Yeah. Was there a food you had to give up through any of this, like that you would get late night snack or anything that you kind of had to give up?
Yeah, I'd say mostly like junk food, honestly. Definitely junk food. I'm a big Doritos guy.
Is there a flavor that you?
Definitely, yeah. Spicy nacho. Spicy nacho. You never had that one? You should go try it.
I'll try and tag it on. You're obviously new but not new at the same time. What's this process been like with so many transfers, so many new guys coming into the program and gelling and kind of trying to come together?
I think it's been good, honestly. I like the fact that we've been able to click from the jump, from even a little bit before some of the guys got on campus. So like a couple weeks before, we connected with them, and just for them to be here and just to see how good we're bonding, like it's just a different feeling, honestly. Like I love the atmosphere right now. Honestly.
What do you feel like your role is on this team? How do you feel like you can help impact this roster?
I think I can help impact this team by bringing a presence inside the paint. As much as we like playing two big guys down low, so we're just a very big team, honestly. I think that I'd be able to alter shots, put up some shots in the paint, hook shots, because that's mostly my game. But just mostly kind of just be an anchor for the team, defensively and a little bit offensively.
You obviously came last year. You said you were 280 pounds, and you actually got to play a little bit when you were, probably a little out of shape, a little bit big. What was that like, and do you remember just having to huff and puff down the court at some time?
I remember it was fun, honestly. It was just like the Georgia game, for instance. I got to start. I wasn't expecting it. It gave me a little bit of an adrenaline rush, but I think after a couple minutes of running down the court, I was kind of gassed. So it was a good feeling, but at the same time, I knew I had to get better. But I think I think my first game that I stepped on the court was here against Auburn. I think from there to the Georgia game, I've gotten better, like conditioning-wise. I was able to keep up a little bit more, but obviously the job's not done. But just to continuously improve upon that is just a great thing.
Where are you now, weight-wise, and what's kind of your target weight?
I'm at 264. I think this is like the ideal weight for me. I wouldn't want to get too low or too high. I think this is just right where I fit. So,
take me through a typical day in the summer for you, from a workout standpoint, from what you're eating. What did that look like?
In the summer, I'd wake up. I had a summer class, so I think I was the only one here. I was the only one here during May. So I'd wake up, I'd take my class, go get breakfast, and then I'd head straight to weights. And then from weights, I'd go straight to the court. And then sometimes I do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then on Wednesdays, we'd have something that's called Special Needs Day. And on that day, I'd mostly do conditioning. So I'd be on the elliptical for an hour or on the treadmill just trying to get in better shape. And that was fun, honestly.